Welcome to the Halloween edition of the Ellen DeGeneres Show!
On today's show, we have the wonderful Madeline Usher!
Woo!
Mr. Edgar Allen Poe!
Woo!
And the creepy guy who killed the other guy. And a special appearance from a surprise guest!
Woo!
Let's get this started. Let's welcome out that creepy guy that killed his roommate with a pillow.
Yeah!
Come on out, man. Come on out.
Ah!
Oh, hi.
Hello.
So, killing one lately?
Yeah, well, there was this cat the other day, and it was meowing pretty loudly, so I killed it.
Ha! Oh!
Seriously, how are you doing?
Pretty good. After 10 years in prison and 20 in rehab, I've gotten to a point where my mental stability is good enough for me to live on my own.
That's nice to know. But I couldn't help hearing about how you killed a man. Why
Yeah.
did you do that?
Well, to be truthful, I love the old man, but he had an eye and just, it kept on staring at me, and I just couldn't stand it, so I killed him.
You killed him?
Yeah,
Just
I
because
stalked
of
him
an eye?
for 8 nights, and on the 8th night I killed him.
Are you okay?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, we'll die by the hands up!
Alrighty then. On to our next guest. Oh! With no more interruptions, we're on to our next guest. The next guest is the beautiful Madeline Usher, who was buried alive, escaped, and then burnt her own house down.
Woo!
So tell me, Madeline, what happened with you?
I have a serious health condition and I faint, and my brother didn't realize that one time when I fainted, I died, and he had me buried.
It's a little unexpected. What happened next?
I realized I was buried in my family catacombs, and the only way to get out was to dig myself out.
I suppose you don't keep a shovel down there, huh?
I had to use my hands.
You dug yourself out of there?
Yes, and when I got out, I was bloody and torn.
Police reports say that you killed your brother after this. Explain that.
My brother knew I was alive the whole time, and I found him upstairs with his friend. Nobody could stop me, and I went on a blind rage and killed him and burned the house down.
That is incredible. Do you have any regrets?
No, he didn't love me, so he should die.
Hear that, boys? Don't cheat on Madeline. Well, I have great news. Today, everyone in the crowd gets their own shovel. Let's have a round of applause for the beautiful Madeline Usher.
Woo!
So, 2 remarkable stories. On to the next one. The father of them all. To Mr. Edgar Allen Poe. Woo!
Oh, hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello. It's nice to have you on the show.
It's great to be here.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
It's good. It's good.
Well, let's start off. How does it feel to be the father of American Gothic literature?
It's an amazing honor. It's really amazing how, like, you know that you're the father of everything. Everything that you read now, it's all because of me.
You've inspired so many people.
I know.
Yeah, I've been there, done that too.
Of course, Ellen.
So, Edgar, tell me, what goes through your minds when you write these deep stories?
Well, first, to actually get into the mindset of actually, like, writing these things, I need to go back in time, into my memories, and think about my late wife, Virginia Clem Poe.
What happened to her?
She died tragically. She was very sick for a while, and when I finally got, like, the chance to call for help, she died the day later.
Well, Edgar, I have a surprise for you. Thanks to modern advances in science and a picture off the internet, please welcome your late wife, Virginia Clem! Woo!
was great!
So, Virginia, how you been?
Dead. Seriously though, I've been living the afterlife to the fullest.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you feeling
I'm doing a little better now.
a little better? So, Poe, how did your wife's death, contribute to the writing of your stories?
Well, after my wife died, so tragically, I started to become a very heavy drinker to cope with the grief and the loss and the guilt and everything else that comes with knowing that you were the reason your wife died. But then, as I was drunk and on other medications, started to see these things. And they were really disturbing, but I decided to write them down and publish them in the hopes that I could get more money to buy alcohol. Turns out, as we know now, it was a pretty big hit.
You did an amazing job. I congratulate you, man.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Well, that's all the time we have today, so let's have a round of applause for our wonderful guests.
Nevermore. All will die. Oh, God.